रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम भाइयों और बहनों, आप हाजिर हो मेरे इस मैदान में जिधर हम बातें करेंगे क्रिकेट की लगाने। Today we'll be reviewing the 11th match of the PSL. This is the 6th season. Today is the 28th of February 2021. So today there was only one game played, which was between Karachi and Lahore. Lahore opted to won the toss and opted to bowl first. पता नहीं क्यों आजकल सारे बॉलिंग करना चाहते हैं, टॉस जीत के चेस पे ही जाते हैं. Hopefully we see something different. इंशाल्लाह कुछ थोड़ा सा different दिखाओ please, क्योंकि सारे जो टॉस जीतते हैं वो टॉस जीत के चेस ही करना चाहते हैं. पर इंशाल्लाह लाहौर में देखेंगे क्या होता है उधर, because all these matches are played in Karachi, so it is a bit of a difference as well. I don't know if they played on the same pitch or they're using another drop-in pitch or not. So the umpires for this match were Aleem Dar and Richard Illingworth, and Lahore were bowling first. So we had Shaheen facing up against Shajil and Babar Azam, which was a spicy encounter. From the start, I noticed that it was very intense. All the teams, I think Karachi can go mainly up for it, thinking that they will make a big total. But then they noticed that, slowly they're getting packed back. The first over should have had one out at least. Like Shaheen should have been out. I think it was a big drop catch from Suhail Akhtar's side, and he made it out like it was nothing, but it was a big chance in the match. They could have pegged him back even more less runs than what they achieved. I think it was the score in the end was around about 185 for 5. There was notable knocks from Babar. There was a notable knock from Shajil as well. But the competition in the middle was between Babar and Shaheen. And Shaheen had his tail ready to go. He was very energetic in the field. He was waiting for it. I seen them as well. I seen the players around him as well. They were trying to calm him down because he was so amped up. But जब ये मैच होती है ना, ये मैच का जो बड़ा एटमॉस्फेयर होता है ना, इसमें सब जागते हैं. And I think आज शहीन ने जाके दिखाया सबको, मैं इधर हूँ, I'm on the world platform, और मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा क्यों मैं सबसे बेस्ट बॉलर लेफ्ट हैंड सीम वाला होऊंगा future maybe. And I think today he proved it against Babar. He blocked him and castled him in, and it was a great wicket that he took of his. Haris Rauf and Ahmed Danial did really well to bring their total down, because ये लाजमी 200 का चेस होता, 210 215 का मेरे ख्याल में. पर Ahmed Danial, Haris Rauf, they bowled their socks off today, and I was thinking to myself, सब कहते हैं Haris Rauf बस इतना अच्छा bowler नहीं है. The guy proved it today. He was bowling in great yorkers, slow variations as well. I seen from Ahmed Danial as well, showing that he's learning across. Obviously you got a prime fast bowler in Shaheen Shah Afridi, then you got an up and comer in Haris Rauf. So this is amazing for Ahmed Danial. He's there as an emerging player. He's thinking, you know what, this is great for me, experience-wise and stuff. And it's good to see as well. I think in the 10th or 11th over, when the president came in, obviously, if you don't know the president, that's Mohammed Nabi, the Afghan sensation, Afghan veteran, I should say. He was really good. When he came into the crease, I was a bit worried because I knew this guy, ye bahut marta hai, aur ye kisi ko nahi chhodta. No matter who the opposition is, like you've seen, Haris Rauf was there, Ahmed Danial was there, Hafiz ko bhi 2-3 choke pare, और उसके बाद थोड़ा सा आउट होने शुरू हो गए. The players with the Karachi Kings start going one by one back to the crease, and I think there should have been like 1 or 2 people to stay behind. I was thinking Dan Christian would stay behind, but then obviously he got run out as well. It was a good delivery, so it's unlucky that they I think it was a 9 out. It's unlucky that they couldn't make 200 score, but hopefully in the future we should be able to see that 200 score in Karachi, and this is just showing the quality of the bowling in the Pakistan Super League. As soon as Dan Christian got run out, then after that it was only the bowlers left anyway. So I think after that came Waqas Maqsood. Obviously understandable, he's a bowler, but then they brought back Shaheen for the final third of the bowl the last 2 overs, and obviously he was explosive. He was on his A game. Never seen him running up like this with so much fire. I felt like he was aggressive today, and it was good to see as well. The future is bright for Pakistani cricket, especially with this left-arm seamer with it coming about. And you know, the only thing is I'm worried about is hopefully इसको थोड़ी सी rest देनी चाहिए, because ये अभी 18-19 साल का है, ये अभी fully develop होगा आगे जाके, और फिर इसकी muscles में थोड़ा सा pain or tension आएगी. So just gotta make sure everything is with it. He's flexible, working to the best of his ability, और थोड़ा सा बोझ हल्का करें यार. बहुत देते हैं, टेस्ट भी देते हैं, T20 ODI, उधर दूसरे महल्ले में भी गेमें होती हैं, वो कहते हैं वो भी शाइन को भेजो. So थोड़ा सा rest दो. Hopefully he'll come back on top. So in the second innings we saw Lahore come back to bat, where there was Fakhar Zaman and Sohail Akhtar. Sohail Akhtar went out first ball. After that we had Joe Denley follow him, but then he went out first ball as well. There was quite a few ducks in this game as well, if you've seen it, even from Lahore's standpoint, Karachi Kings standpoint, because some of their players that they wanted to stay in the crease. They were going out like it was no tomorrow. And the thing that was shocked me a little, because Sohail Akhtar is captain of Lahore Qalandars, और थोड़ा सा भाई अंदर टाइम अपने आप को देना चाहिए थोड़ा सा सेट होने में. No setting, no nothing, just try to go out, टल्ला मारने के लिए बस out, bam. You know, Fakhar played a great knock. Obviously there wasn't very notable partnerships until it came to like Ben Dunk and David Visa. Hafiz made a minor 15 runs. He was on form and he was looking aggressive, but he went out quite quick. And then I believe the majority of the runs were scored between Fakhar Zaman and Ben Dunk. Obviously, I think there was a certain amount of time that we thought, you know what, they're not going to be able to cross the line. I think there was like about 60 or 50 runs left in the 5 overs. Coming towards the end, then it was I believe it was 30 off 2 overs. And we had Fakhar left. Fakhar, I believe at that time he was out, and we had David Visa come into the attack. And in the 18th over, we had Mohammad Amir come in to bowl. And Mohammad Amir, he's not been in the best of forms, and he got hit for I believe it was 21 off those 6 or 7 balls. And from the udhar se game khul gayi, or all Lahore needed was that chance, and David Visa wasn't going to miss. I think even the balls that he hit, they were like, one was wide, it went straight down to the back of down to the boundary behind him. The other one, he got a little nick on it, but it just skidded underneath and went straight to 4. The other one, I think it was something similar like that, like a China cut or something that he played, and but then I think the 5th or 6th ball, he did get a grip of it and whacked it out the park for 6. I got to say, my boy David Visa, he makes the ball fly, no visa. So please check him out. The pick of the bowlers from the from Karachi side was probably Mohammad Amir. He had 4 for 34 with 1 wicket, and the funniest thing is he also had 1 maiden. So if the 18th over went quite well, he would have been, I would say, man of the match if he restricted them. But then from the other sides, you got to see as well, I think it's Shaheen took in his 4 overs, he took 3 wickets as well. So these two are, I think they're at the top level. I think with Ahmed, it just needs a bit more concentration. I think there's a bit of concentration being lost in rage and little mistakes that he's making here and there. Hopefully he could get that sorted out and come back to what Shaheen's been bowling like, because he's got the enthusiasm, he's got the motivation there. So it's good. It's going to be good to see as well. And he's only young, so another 10-15 years in Pakistan cricket bowling as well, he could become a great bowler, great young talent right now. And I think everybody who sees him will be impressed going forward. I think Fakhar Zaman, he played his socks off today. I didn't expect him to do well. Normally what it is, he when you see him international, sometimes he lets you down. But then I think since with the start of the PSL, he's been firing on all cylinders. So I can't say anything bad about him. It's just I would love to see him more consistent. So Fakir bhai, je aap sun rahe ho, bas थोड़ी सी consistency अपनी game में ले आओ, बस और कुछ नहीं. But I'm really, I was really happy with the result that went to Lahore's way, because I think they deserved it in the end, especially with that poor bowling. But I got to say, there's a few great players in the PSL right now. One is Arshad Iqbal. Arshad Iqbal is bowling on his line and length, and he's hitting the deck hard. So it's worth watching him with a bowl. The other one is Shanwaz Dani as well. Shanwaz Dani, I think, has played a couple of games now for Multan Sultan, so it's going to be interesting to see where what he bowls and what happens. Also, another one is Ahmed Danial, underrated. This kid, ये बहुत अच्छे से levels पे खेलेगा. इंशाल्लाह इसका थोड़ा सा domestic का भी हो जाए, international का selection हो जाए ना, थोड़ा सा easy हो जाएगा. 1 or 2 matches, I reckon if he gets selected for 1 or 2 matches in a series, like say against like Bangladesh or Ireland or something, it would be interesting to see as well where they would take it with this as well. He is a good bowler, and I think with the experience of Shaheen and Rauf, he's getting better and better each day. We do have a few people joining this party late, but it's still joining the party. So one, we've got Dale Stein, who's coming in for the Quetta Gladiators. The other one is Sandeep Lamachanai, the Nepalese sensation, who's going to take place in place of the Afghani leg spin machine, Rashid Khan. And then there's also the last one I did see, I think, is Faf du Plessis, who takes place in front of Chris Gill. Not knowing Chris Gill will be back or not, but it would be good to see as well. Guys, if you want to see more updates like this as well of the PSL, just hit a like, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you.